we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Well, this is a fucking nightmare. We've got a guest arriving. First guest we've had staying on the boat with us. My sister-in-law Claire and her son. And the new alternator wasn't quite fitting in the housing, so it's had to come out. They've been grinding, there's been sparks flying in the engine, which doesn't feel good. Starting a fire on the boat, and yeah, we're hours away from getting there, and this is the state of the boat. And something's going on with the solar. It's not putting the power in to the battery bank that we really need to keep the boat functioning. So the alternator is the only other way we got to charge the battery, the engine. So yeah, it's you done?
Yep, smooth as a baby's bottom. Okay.
What?
Giving us 44 amps at idle.
And you know what?
What?
It's not screaming.
It's not screaming.
Should I put a load on and see if that makes a difference?
Yeah, absolutely, please.
Because it wasn't screaming last time either, was it, when we first put it in? So
yeah, put a load on.
we talked about this for a while, that hopefully you could get out to see us once we started sailing. Haven't done too much sailing this time, but interested to know kind of what you think about this new lifestyle we've got, and what you like about it, what you don't like about it, and have you had a good time?
So why didn't you start, Alistair, with what have you enjoyed about being on the boat trip?
Get to travel like places. We're not stuck in one spot. Can jump in the sea whenever I want. It's very relaxing. Hot, so it's fun because you're hot. Get to like see more places, cities, stuff like that.
I think what I've enjoyed about it, yeah, similar to Alistair, is that if you're somewhere that it doesn't really have everything you're looking for, that you could easily just move on and find somewhere else. It's very flexible, and it allows you to discover places that you wouldn't do ordinarily if you just booked a standard holiday. And also meeting with your friends, Deb, they've been absolutely delightful, and knowing that we've got a little group that we're sailing with and can go and learn new things from. That's been really, really lovely.
Anything about that you've seen about living on a boat that would drive you crazy?
All the work that has to be like done, like engineering, like loads of fixing things. Seems like a tough work, but you do get like the benefits out of it. So like once the work's done, you feel better and you get to enjoy your time on the boat.
Yeah.
That's what we try and remember that. Sometimes it feels like it is all work.
Yeah.
Yeah. We said goodbye to our visitors along with our buddy boat friends on Mad 2 with a heavy heart. But our priority now was to get Galeen into the boatyard safely so that we could return to the UK as soon as possible and process the loss of Dad and support family. Not the happiest of campers today, are you, love?
What do you mean?
Just with the heat.
It's just a little hot. It's 35 degrees. We're in Corfu, Greece. And instead of an anchorage, we're in a marina, and it's a little hot, that's all. Because we got no engine. Well, we got an engine. It just doesn't work.
So I can tell you who's not complaining about the heat.
Who's that?
Is everybody that's arriving at this marina today that is filled with hope for a fantastic vacation on the charter boat. This whole dock right now is pretty much dedicated to charter boats, and you can see they're very much in the process of offloading dirty laundry, stocking up with fresh laundry, water, all the rest of it, everything that they need to get off again. And this is a army of people that just come on, clean these boats. Ooh, somebody's going to be enjoying a watermelon vodka or something there, and a nice catamaran. At 9 o'clock this morning there was a mass exodus. You could barely see the pavement along here because there was just so many people leaving. And now it's the interim time where everything gets cleaned. And they work really hard. I think it's a very tight turnaround. I think this afternoon there's going to be a whole bunch of people arriving and setting off tomorrow on their journey. Well, we're here at Corfu Yacht Yard, and we just had a quick look around. It looks like a nice, well, as nice as a boatyard can be, but pretty friendly people, and it's going to be our home starting next week for about 6 or 7 months. And we're doing some work and having some other people do some work for us as well, so just scoping it out, and we're going to be making our way back to Gouvia Marina. We'll probably be walking around the waterfront there. So there's a storm brewing though. Not a bad thing, cool us down. So we've been here at Gouvia Marina for about 3 weeks, about 24 nights I think we've had in total, and yeah, it's been a good stay. It wasn't planned, but things have been happening in life as they do. So a marina in August for 3 weeks is not obviously what we had planned. It turned out to be about averaged about €50 a night, which is, I think, is pretty good at this time of year. And there's a nice pool and there's lots of restaurants here, and we met some great people as you do. Mostly English couples, interestingly enough, who are kind of camping here for year round and going off and having day sails and weekends and whatnot. So yeah, it's been a good place to be for a few weeks during the time that we've been through. So, and we're leaving today. It's August 18th, and we're heading to dry dock for the winter.
Big day today. We are going out of the water, so I guess officially our sailing season's over. A little sooner than we would have liked, but these things happen. And yep, just gonna get some gas, head out, go to the boatyard, and haul her out.
almost at the boatyard. You feeling sad? A little bit sad?
Yes and no. Yeah, sad that we're not doing all this cruising like these other people are, but not sad. Glad that we're gonna be dealing with some issues with the boat, and when we start off next season, we'll be in much better shape.
We actually haven't done this before, so it's another first is hauling the boat out, and the yard know what they're doing, so we're just gonna be taking instruction from them. Apparently we drive her into some kind of cradle. I think it's like when you go in a car wash or something, and then it takes you. So yeah, it's always a little bit nerve-wracking to do something different, and especially when, you know, you could damage your boat. But we have no choice, so we just got to fight through this one. So this is Corfu Yacht Yard right behind us. We're waiting for our turn to get lifted out of the water. It's exciting and a little bit scary, of course. And it's going to be our home for the next 6 months. So the bobbing around that we're having on Galeen right now, we're going to be saying goodbye to that feeling, and be rock hard on the dry dock.
Okay. We're good? We got some railing issues over here because of this ladder.
No problem, okay.
Yeah, if you want to come over here. This railing.
Opa.
I need you to come over here. This.
Opa. That's all right, opa.
It's really shaking, isn't it? Honey, I think she's a bit scared because she's shaking like a leaf. That's weird. I've never felt that feeling on her before. We're out. Feels a bit sketchy getting towed along by a tractor. I'm sure they've done it millions of times. What do you think, Mr. Gale?
Scary. When they floated onto the tractor, I could hear the hull creaking, cracking.
I don't know where we're going. I'm hoping it's to a spot where we've got space around the boat that we can paint and whatnot, because some of these spots don't have much room around them, like those over there. Hard to starboard, hard to starboard. I reckon they're going to try and squeeze us into the spot here. It's taken a couple of attempts because our bow is almost scraping on the boat that we're passing by. This guy's obviously done this more times than I've had hot dinners. Truth be told, if we hit this boat, it's going to be more damage to that boat than it will to us. Right, he's got the angle this time. We're clear.
Close your eyes. Get some rest. I'm by your side. Lay your head on my chest. I know you've had a really bad day. But I'm right here, it's gonna be okay.
Having a good old honk down there.
Oh Jesus.
You should come and admire this sunrise.
I will, yeah.
I think I might have said it was a sunset, but it's a sunrise. And it's quite high up. They've kindly put a ladder for us to get down. The water's right there. And that, obviously, is the ferry terminal. We've got a view of the bay, mainland Greece, across the way. Oh. And we even get coffee delivered to our doorstep. It's pretty nice, isn't it? For
Beautiful.
a boat yard. Well, it's going to be home for 7 months. But today is a day for getting shit done.
Yep. We've got 4 hours.
Okay. Well, here's the patter. Starting with coffee.
If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us a like, and maybe tell your friends about it. Next time, we're going to be hard at work in the boatyard. Well, that brings us to the end of season 1, and it has taken rather a long time to put these last few videos of our travels in 2022 out. I think because some of the content has been difficult to work with. For instance, the episode today, a lot of that was, all of it actually was shot just a few days before my dad passed away, and also after we returned to Corfu after his funeral in August to put Galeen up on the hard stand. So there is a lot to unpack, and a lot of emotions have been brought back to the surface of just the sadness of the loss, but also lots of happy memories. And you know, he was a character larger than life, as people say, and there certainly wasn't anything that he wanted to do in life that he didn't. He travelled far and wide, he had many friends, and you know, was just brought us up in a way that inspired us to travel and be outgoing and live our best lives, if you like. So it's going to be the 1-year anniversary. That's how far behind I am with putting our content out. It's going to be the 1-year anniversary of his passing on July 23rd. 2023. So yeah, I just wanted this to be a bit of a tribute to the great guy that my dad, Terry Gerard, was. And the only I think regret for me is that he didn't get to see our boat. I know he wanted to very much come out and see Galeen and spend some time on her, but we're going to carry on with our adventures, and we're taking him with us wherever we go, in our hearts. One final thing he used to instill in anyone who would listen is that you have to enjoy life. It's not a rehearsal. And he certainly lived by those words, and that makes me happy. And I'm going to try and do the same for him.